Kelly with kellyscards.ca, and this is the fourth card in my everyday card kit number 7. I've picked out a more masculine styled card here, and you can use some of the sentiments I've included. So there's the birthday ones and the Happy Father's Day. For this one, I am going to put Happy Father's Day on for this video. So to start out, I've picked out some browns and some blues to match this image, as well as some of the yellow. So to get started, we are going to layer everything up on top first. And I think to start, what we will do is put this brown piece on this wooden piece of cardstock. So I'm just going to bring my tape adhesive in here. I've just added some adhesive to the back of this, and I'm going to put it more towards the bottom so that our sentiment will be closer to the bottom. And now that that's on there, we can see that our sentiment will be placed about there. So now I'm going to put this blue strip on next. So this has two sides. I am going to put the adhesive on the more flowery side. I just really like the color, and it matched the color on our image. So this is why I picked this color. Just because you don't like one side doesn't mean the other might not work perfect, so this is a good tip. And I'll use my grids to help line this up, and that's going to go on there, and then this piece is going to come here, and we can see it's starting to build. So now we will put this piece on, and just as a guideline, I'm just going to have this piece, and I'm just going to mark where I want this on the side, and then I will know to align it right there. So now I will adhere this, and when I bring this in, I'm going to line this up again right to that mark and make sure everything is straight, and there, that is on there. I always build on top of the card first in case we have any edges hanging over, which I don't on this one. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put the whole piece onto the card base. I'm just going to flip this over, and this is where I'm going to use my score tape. And I will just put the score tape on the outsides, and then I will use some of the tape runner on up here. And I will bring this in nice and flat. And I will put this down. It's nice to build in layers so that you get a variety of colors and even textures and designs. So I have a busier paper in the background. I have this wood and this blue that has some pattern to it, and then I've got this plainer brown. So that all works to make it layered really nice. So next we will layer up our image, and again I'm going to bring in the tape runner and just get the adhesive onto the back of this, and I'm going to line this up nice and straight. And there, that's on there. And then I will bring everything kind of back so I can get proper placement. Again, you can use different sentiments. You can use some of the sentiments which I've provided in the kit. You've got the Happy Father's Day, the congratulations, have a great day, or celebrate your special day. There's a variety that you can use on this card. I kind of looked at the white one and I looked at the black one, and I really like the white one because of the white on the image. So I'm going to stick with the white. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little yellow star, and I'm just going to get a little bit of adhesive runner on the back, And I'm going to put this star right on top of the blue one, and I really like that layering. It adds a lot of interest, and it's not too over decorative. Sometimes if we have too many things, it gets too cluttered. And when I was designing this card, I was really frustrated because at the time I had like 3 or 4 or 5 stars on here and it was just too much. So I really like this layering, and I'm also going to put the sentiment on right now. So I'm going to put this right in this corner here, but enough that the brown is going to stick out from either side, like that. And I'll just put that down. You can pop this up on pop dots if you want. Same with the image. You can pop this up as well on pop dots. I'm not going to for this card. I'm going to have a very nice and flat card. This is good for mailing. So now that I've got the adhesive on the star, I'm just going to see where I want this star, because I want to make sure that there's enough room for my image to get in here nicely and that the star isn't going to be too much in the way. And I think I just want it a little bit lower, like right there. So now the last part of this is just to add the adhesive, and because it's the main image and it has another, because it's double matted really, I'm going to use the score tape just to give it a little bit more strength when I adhere it. I have the adhesive on there now, and I can bring this right in, and I'm going to leave a nice amount of brown that you can see the brown. It will look nice and even with the amount of space between here and here. I think that looks good. And I'm just going to make sure it's on nice and straight before pushing it down. Now that this is all together, I am going to finish off the inside of the card with my white mat. And I'll bring this in here. That finishes off the card. Really like these layered cards with lots of strips going different ways. It adds a lot of interest to the card, as well as it gives it some structure and some creativity as well. And when you bring in plain paper and kind of medium paper and then more busier paper, it really helps to pull the whole card together, where you can add the different strips and different types of paper in a more pleasing way. So I hope you enjoyed this 4th card. There is one more card left in my card kit series. You can check me out on my website at kellyscards.ca. You can check out my main YouTube channel, which I will link below. And thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.